The thing with me is like the people I don't like, I can put aside like some personalities just clash, but there's rude behaviors that they do that I don't give a crap who they are. It's appalling. Like
Yes.
one of my one of the people that's married in just comes into my parents' house, opens their fridge, and just eats whatever they like. No asking. Like we grew up where you ask because if yeah, just because I mean, yeah, it's family, but if you're coming in, like we're having family dinners and all that, so it's like some things need to be used to make meals and things. So, and this person every time comes in and just starts eating food from the fridge like
Uh,
a freaking animal, and they're grown ass man. They're like,
no.
can you imagine it? Like, yeah, if you need water, if you need something to drink, like obviously you're gonna be with family, it's fine. But like, yeah, like the level it is like, what did you not eat? But like, are you a child? Did you not eat before you came or something? Like, what are
Hmm.
you doing coming in? And it's very rude. My
Of
parents
course.
are older, and like, it's just it makes me sick every time I see it, and I want to say something, but it wouldn't make a difference if I did
Right.
because they're going to
Right.
do it anyway.
Hmm.
My sibling doesn't even like check them on it, which also like, what the fuck? Like if I was with someone and they did that,
No.
for
No.
one, I like to date people with manners, which is
Yeah.
why a lot of times it doesn't work out because I give a shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, like yeah, I'll vet someone, see if they have manners. But say they surprise me and do some shit like that, I'm gonna take them aside, away from people, right? But I will
Of
be like,
course.
that is rude. Do not do that. Like that's
Hmm.
disrespectful.
Unless
Like
unless you are given that signal where it's like, make yourself at home, help yourself to the fridge.
yeah,
Unless you're
yeah. If
given
they
that
have
cue,
permission,
if you're given that cue, that's one thing. But
great. This is non-prompted, and they did that the first freaking time they were there.
nope. That would be the
They're
last time they
freaking
were there.
for me it would. For me it
Yeah,
would.
for real.
And my parents, I mean, they've just lost the will. They're so old. They choose their battles a lot now, where that might have been something that they would have been more upset about before. But they're just older now. They don't, they're just like,
Yeah.
it's whatever. And I'm like, the fuck? And then they married some people where, like, we would have, like, certain traditions where it's like, okay, these holidays, this is what we eat. And then, like, there's some holidays, like, we'll eat more Italian style. There's some holidays we eat more traditional, like Thanksgiving we'll eat more traditional, Christmas usually traditional, but like for Easter or something like that, we usually do more Italian things. And there's certain things we will do that are more
Sure.
Italian style, but then these people come over and they have to cook and they started making other things, and I don't know, I'm so upset.
I would
So
be too.
upset. Like they took over my mom's kitchen,
Yeah.
and and it's like, okay, it's fine to pitch in and bring like help with a meal, but it's like, no, they want to cook the whole thing. Like they wanted to make uh I can't, I just got so upset. Like one time they made tiki marsala, which is like, okay, cool, I'm down to try it, but at the same time, like we never grew up eating Indian food,
Right.
and like I'm sorry, but stop. And
Well, the
they're not
thing,
even
I mean,
Indian. They're like white as fuck, and they think we need culturing and all this. Get out of here with that. We have
right.
certain traditions. Like, okay, if you're coming and it's a normal visit, whatever. But no, like, stop. It
Right.
it's really driven me nuts. Okay, when I go home, I want to eat manicotti. I want to eat stuffed shells. I want to eat baked ziti. I want to eat my shit. Okay.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
And I was
Yep.
always helping my mom in the kitchen, and that tradition's been effed because of a couple motherfuckers. And that also bothered me too because they've kind of messed up me and my mom's kind of thing. And, I'm from a big family. I don't get a lot of one on one time.
You're right.
So they kind of messed with that. And I just wish they would get a divorce because I hate this person so much.
Well,
But
we always had
I shouldn't think that, but it's upsetting. Like,
we always had a rule in our family for family dinner that, if you are,
all of
it's
that need to,
insane.
and they're not. So, yeah.
But I do understand what you're talking.
And
What
my
you're
siblings
coming
didn't
from.
marry people that give a fuck about their heritage. They just married people that don't give a fuck about it, which
Right.
pisses me off because even though like we're American and all that, we did grow up like different, okay? And like that didn't care about kind of values I was raised with and the traditions that we have and like so the fact my siblings literally are like that just fucking I'm heated,
I
you
understand.
know?
Yeah.
Even thinking about it makes me like mad.
No, I get it. I understand.
Cause like, I'm just me, but I still care about those traditions. And even when, I'm in a long term or whatever, I still have traditions with people I'm with that it's like that I carry on because that's just what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they can
No, I
fuck
get
off.
it. This is so
You know,
thrilling.
Oh. Or
what do you mean you don't extend family anymore? These aren't people that are like adopted in. It's just people that my siblings married. So, I mean, this is like they're part of the family now. Like, unfortunately, unfortunately is it's it's not like an adoption or extension that was like offered for them to come over. It's literally they are married and they literally are like in the family now, and they don't give a f about anything about the family. So yeah. And it's
Sad.
not just one of them. That's just the worst one. There's a
Oh
couple
gosh.
others. Yeah. Yeah. I had so much responsibility. These kids they wouldn't survive a day in one of my life was like. And I'm not saying that it's Crimea River because I'm able to do what I need to do. That taught me to be who I am.
yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying that I've seen what we're talking about.
I've seen it too, and my niece and nephews, my siblings have coddled their children and fallen into the trap. We're bitter because my parents are poor, and with the with the bullshit I've said about the whatever. Well, guess what? The problem is it made them coddle their children, not discipline them in any because they're better than my parents. Well, guess what? Now their kids are idiots.
Sorry.
And when we have family get-togethers, I literally like sometimes I'm like it doesn't even feel like my family. I'm starting. You know what? You want to talk about an existential crisis? I'm starting to feel like my family doesn't exist because what I knew was my family is no longer. When I was away on the east side for years, I came back and I had to relearn like the dynamics.
Did I miss it?
Changed, and my parents are fucking cucks now. My parents are so hardcore. All the bullshit.
Did I miss it or no?
And then I see the way. Like, look, of course, I hoped they would be a little more chill because they needed that, but they just checked out. They're just like whatever. And I see the shit that flies now, and I'm just like.
That would make me a little bit angry.
All that
having gotten the brunt of all that stuff.
All that torture for nothing. All that endless bullshit torture. But it wasn't for nothing because I apply it for my life. But in that moment, I am furious.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Even the cult, it's a pro that they've loosened up a little bit because we used to have these workbooks and we had to graduate different courses. It was crazy, okay?
I'm not saying nothing about
all these crazy course books.
Yes, but I'm not even going to comment about her life story because that's not my place.
Up on the road of that because all these kids.
I'm not commenting anything about her life story, and I would have probably skipped this too, but I just went to the bathroom real quick. But I'm not going to comment on her life story because I don't know her. They
can't even handle cooking with their mother, so I'm not surprised. They're all like, there was already a high unaliving yourself rate within the cult, and it really skyrocketed. So luckily that led them to ease the coursework a little more. But even still, I'm like, I'm happy those kids don't have to do it, but I'm also angry because of course that shit had to happen later after I dealt with the worst of it when it was so hardcore, when we had so much bullshit. But, it is what it is. I just get to the point where I'm like, these kids know nothing. They don't know anything. And their parents cuddle them. They literally don't ever discipline them or nothing.
Well, I mean, that's what's happened when.
Maybe I'm just in my feels. It's holiday time. My relationship with my family isn't what I want it to be. And I'm out of work because when I got sick, I couldn't keep everything going. So now I have to just start over. And it's scary. I wish they had like a COVID relief fund or something for people that like have long haul and they can't do anything about it because it's like it fucks you up. I was sick for like 4 months. I got so depressed. Oh, thank you, Mary Queen. Yes, I saw it. It was amazing. I'll talk to him about it later. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry that I'm talking about this stuff, but I don't want to talk to my family. I can't talk to them. I can't talk to them about this stuff. There's only a couple of them that I'm close to, and they call me for help, and I can't talk to them like about this stuff. So the rest of them, I don't even barely know them anymore. So yeah, in a week, my sugar daddy's coming to check on me. Because basically, without him, I would have been completely, like, destitute. I would have pretty much had... I literally... Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad when a sugar daddy helps you more than your own family? Alright, I shouldn't even. Let me stop. Let me just stop talking about that. That's the weird part. Yeah, I have a sugar daddy and I don't even have to have an OF, so suck on that, haters. Alright, I'm done.